I'm literally just wrapping this one up as a nice little quick video. I love the theory of Bigfoot, I love the theory of the Loch Ness, I love any kind of like discovery. There's not that many films out there, especially, I mean, there's loads of low budget films like Jurassic Hunt and all this weird shit going down there. But like, the discovery of like the lost world, or you know what I mean, like the realization that, oh, there's Loch Ness and no Ted fucking dancing anywhere. There's another one called Birdzilla, and there's a guy convinced he got tried to get lifted up by a massive bird, and then it goes into like showing you birds flying around this video footage, and they're all like, what kind of bird is that? And then the guy, just like the victims go, when I was a kid and he got nicked, and you're watching it. I think this is one of the episodes where Britt was like, what the fuck are you watching? And I was like, well, you know, it's interesting. There's even a guy, his full-time job is to sit there with his binoculars looking out at the ocean, and he can spot which whale is by its fucking ectoplasm up in the sky. Right, Mysterious Ape Island, that was a quirker. Sea Monsters, what the fuck was that? It's kind of like the classic pictures. I'm a sucker for a Bigfoot movie. Exists is probably the best Bigfoot movie ever if you haven't seen it. But then, you know, Harry and the Hendersons and all that kinds of shit. But the idea that, you know, there's just something out there, you know, I mean, it's long gone now in the era of, like, the myths, because everyone's got a camera and shit like that. But it's even when it's going into, like, it's, like, this could probably, they could do a new series, but now everyone's got a phone, everyone's got HD cameras on their phones and stuff like that. There's no excuse for a blurry fucking picture. You can just go, not like, anyway, there's a movie called The Loch Ness Terror with Fuck My Life that starts off in the Loch Ness, and the Loch Ness Monster totally appears. I mean, within 5 minutes, it's absolutely blew its load, and you're like, well, we're in for this one. And then the Loch Ness Monster moves to Canada, and you think, what? It just takes vacations now. That's the real story of the movie. And its total runtime, 17 fucking hours. Wow. Exempt. So it's like proper exempt, no age rating needed. But again, it's quite scary. I mean, there's a guy gets his fucking face ripped off with a fucking tiger one, and it shows you in the hospital bed. How was that exempt? Do you know it's stories of death and killer fish and fucking, yeah, exempt from classification. But yeah, awesome show. I mean, once a question, poor crocodile, the colour of the beast eyes.